Welcome to Smart Conserver.
Heat waves are being experienced right around the world. It's not unique to your country alone. Persons are trying to find ways just to cool down. In fact, cooling down is now a top priority. Some stand in front of the open refrigerator, while another person may just resort to buying an air conditioner. There are ways to reduce this heat at home, so let's look at some solutions. 1. Cross ventilation. Have you ever heard of cross ventilation? Well, cross ventilation is a natural method of cooling. The system relies on the wind to force cool exterior air into the building through an inlet like an open window, while outlet forces warm interior air outside, possibly through a higher window opening. This cross ventilation will only be possible if the direction of the breeze is in line with your inlet area. So, if the breeze is blowing in a north to south direction and your window or other inlet area is in an east to west direction, then cross ventilation will not work for you. The second solution is a fan. As simple as where you place a window fan in a room, it can make a huge difference to the cool in the house. For the ceiling fan, while it's affixed to the ceiling, you will want to make sure that it is rotated in the correct direction for the season. You did know that, didn't you? Well, in the summer months, a ceiling fan should rotate counterclockwise in the summer, so the blades push down the cooler air in a column. So, for the standing fan or the table fan, it's best if you place the fan near the window where the wind is blowing away from the house. This will pull the hot air out of your home. In order to circulate the cool air in the same room, use a second fan placed inward just to circulate that cool air inside that room. The third way is to increase the shade around your home. To increase shade around your home, you need to plant trees and other vegetation, and this will lower the surface and air temperature by providing shade and cooling. Trees and vegetation will directly shade your home, and it can decrease the need for air conditioning, thus making your home more comfortable and reducing your energy bill. That's the aim, isn't it? Yes, it is. Another method, which number are we now? The fourth method is to install green roof. I'm not telling you to paint your roof green, no. And as strange as it seems, I have seen this done before, and I must say, it makes the house cool. A green roof or a rooftop garden is a vegetative layer grown on a rooftop. Green roof can shade and remove heat from the air. It reduces the temperature on the roof surface and the surrounding air. Green roof absorb heat and act as insulators for your home, reducing energy needed to provide cooling and heating, providing indoor comfort and lowering the heat. To get a green roof, I've seen persons plant quick crops in flower pot or even set up garden beds up there, and they place it on the roof or they even build a trellis so that the grapevines that they have can run and form masses on that roof trellis. But persons I've seen who farm on their rooftop are persons who really don't have the space down to plant, so they take it to the roof. Individuals have reaped some nice and healthy crops from farming on their roof. So if you have the opportunity to plant on your roof, then do so, just to reduce the heat. The fifth method can be to apply a reflective roof coating. In the vlog titled Cool House, I have told you about the reflective roof compound I use, which reflects some of the sun's ultraviolet rays from penetrating the house. This allows the house to experience a substantially cooler temperature inside the building because the reflective compound is able to shield the roof from absorbing the sun's heat. Therefore, there's less heat transfer from the roof into the building, allowing the building to remain a cool air temperature for a longer period of time without the use of air conditioning. Inside the building of a cool roof, temperatures remain lower and fluctuate less, resulting in greater comfort. I can verify and confirm the benefits of the reflective roof compound, as during high temperature, I can't tell you how hot that sun is unless I venture to the outside. During the hot days, my ceiling will be cool to the touch. Even if I venture on the roof during that hot time, I can walk on that roof barefooted. Can you touch your ceiling when the sun is at peak or hot outside? Or can you walk on your roof when the sun is at peak or hot outside? I don't think so. The sixth way will be to use energy efficient appliances and equipment. Did you know that some appliances emit heat when plugged in and turned on or even off? A number of home appliances give off a significant amount of waste heat when running, and this can increase the temperature in your home. Appliances that give off heat when running include lighting, specifically the incandescent or halogen lights, the television, dishwashers, stoves, and refrigerators. These same appliances, if you consider other energy-saving options, can be so efficient that no heat is emitted. Once you buy the energy-saving type though, the only issue may be you cannot afford to replace those appliances right now. Well, if you can't replace them, then consider running your heat generating appliances in the evening when temperatures are cooler, and you don't need to run a number of those heat generating appliances at the same time. So, like in the evening, you can probably consider watching television, and you don't need to be running that television with the microwave at the same time. Reducing the heat is all up to you. I've given you some tips to aid in the reduction, or you may simply find other ways to help yourself to reduce it. It can be that you visit places which are air conditioned, or visit parks or friends with cool surroundings or homes just to keep cool. I've heard persons who wet their roof at nights to just cool the house down. This is not something I would encourage, as my aim is to conserve, and I see that as a waste. My solution and tips are more long-term and strive to eliminate waste, which could cause you to spend less. Also, if you don't try to reduce heat in your homes, you will spend more money just to try and reduce it. Try it. Based on your circumstances, you may not need to use all the tips that I gave you, as every situation is not similar and the direction of your home may differ. Once again, if you need help and advice about the situation you're faced with in relation to conservation, just reach out in the comment section or even send an email. I will be very much happy to assist.
You have come to the end of another series. Join us next time for more ways to conserve.